The girl was shocked. The limping beggar who had just left was actually her missing boyfriend. She hadn't recognized him. She rushed to the place where they had met, but her boyfriend was nowhere to be found in the crowd. Guilt and regret washed over her instantly. This missed chance might mean they would never meet again. Not long ago, the boy had been trying to gather money for his blind girlfriend's surgery. He had volunteered to fight for a gang to earn the cash, but the gang had set him up. He barely survived, but his face was disfigured and he was left disabled. Meanwhile, after Rachel regained her sight through surgery, her boyfriend did not appear. It was as if he had vanished. She could only wait alone in her apartment with the little dog and turtle he had given her. Soon, unable to pay the rent, the landlord forced her to leave. 2 years later, Rachel opened a small clay art studio. She also volunteered at a welfare center in her free time. She always believed her boyfriend would return, until a special patient came to the center. He didn't speak. His fists were clenched. Rachel felt he seemed familiar, but she didn't recognize the name on his hospital card, so she didn't pay much attention. She didn't know this man was her boyfriend, John. John had changed his name so she wouldn't recognize him. At that moment, he was holding back his grief. Until he saw Jinghua leave, he finally opened his fists. Inside was the smooth stone Rachel had given him. He knew if he got close to Rachel now, he would only hurt her. So he decided to disappear from her life completely. When Rachel went out, he quietly entered her studio. He took the little turtle, a symbol of their love. But he hadn't gone far. The little dog leapt at him because it recognized him. Rachel quickly helped him up. He remained silent, then limped away. The dog kept barking. Rachel found it strange, but she didn't think much of it. When she returned to the studio, she discovered the little turtle John had given her was gone. Recalling the dog's strange behavior, she had a terrible suspicion. She asked the shop clerk anxiously, "Did a limping man come by earlier?" The clerk confirmed. Rachel ran out of the studio in pain. She raced to the place where they had met, but John had already disappeared into the crowd. She collapsed to her knees, crying helplessly. Her heart filled with regret, but he had left her forever.